Now listen, I mean, you've had so many number ones in the UK. I mean, it's such a fickle market. I mean, at the best of times, you know, things come in and out. Do you still worry about the charts?
Oh, yeah.
I guess you have to, you know.
I do, but I had to have a little chat with myself and not put the pressure of trying to maintain the kind of chart positions that I had in the beginning. I mean, they were crazy days.
Yes.
That was number one, number two, number one. I mean, if I had that again, there's no reason to say that I won't.
Right.
But yeah, I just hope I get a good chart position. The higher, the better, obviously.
Yeah. Now, with I mean, even with Sister Danny, I mean, she was recently in the charts. And we've talked about Danny before. I mean, are you the protective sister of Danny? Because, I mean, you know, here, I mean, she's on the magazines all the time, you know. But, I mean, Danny is a very talented person in many ways as well. I mean, she does her television, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Does she ever come for you for advice?
Indirectly, yeah. I think it's just nice to know that we can both support each other.
Sure.
And she can tell me that she's had a really bad day, and I can say, I understand.
Yeah.
And she knows that I mean, I understand. It's not like a friend whose sympathy is very nice to have. But if you've been in that position, I think it means a lot more. And she knows that I've been through it, and you come out the other end and everything's fine.
Well, now, I was saying earlier in the program, I mean, apart from giving you that present, that sleazy little blouse, I was telling them at the start of the show that I have a world scoop, and you might as well hear it as well. I actually slept with Ginger Spice last week.
How was she?
She was pretty good. I'll expand it a bit more. I mean, we're on a plane together, and she sat one side of the seat and I sat the other, right?
You spooned!
I did. Well, I mean, but she cuddled this big stuffed Black Panther, you know? But the Spice Girls...
See, if you're a Spice Girl, you can get away with anything.
Well, the Spice Girls...
You can drag a big panther on the plane.
I know. Spice Girls, what do you think of them?
I think they're great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's fun again, isn't it? It brings a bit of fun back into the music scene.
Yeah, it's something that, I mean, I'm always asked what do I think of them, and it's hard to think of them and take away the phenomenon part of it. But just driving around today, I've heard quite a few of their songs on the radio, and I sing along to them, and I know them, and they've already carved their place in musical history. All
right, before we go into their current single, which is called The Spice in Your Life, Spice Up Your Life, that's it. Thank you very much, that was my producer there.
Spice in Your Rice?
No, Spice Up Your Life, right? It actually has replaced the number one single, which has been the number one for quite a few weeks, which was Elton's Candle in the Wind. Oh, were you in London when all that tragedy happened?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we can only judge it from here watching the television and that. I mean, the pouring of grief.
Being in London, it was just incredible at that time. You literally couldn't step out your front door without feeling this somber atmosphere. And I went up to Kensington Palace on the Sunday night, so I think the second day.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. I've never been compelled to do anything like that before. Take flowers to someone I really didn't know. And it was very interesting. Sad, but so quiet and so respectful. People were just gently moving around, and I'm very glad I went. I think over the next few days, more and more people knew about it. The streets were just, I mean, you would have seen it on the TV.
Unbelievable. I mean,
strewn with flowers and notes and pictures, and it was quite amazing.